So on the consultant side, what does it take to do that type of work really well? What kind of knowledge and skills or attributes do you need to be able to do that well?
A couple of things for me, and this is very, I think so many people would answer this question differently, but what does it take to do transformative consulting well? For me, a lot of my values personally are about knowing my identity and listening to client stories and client wisdom and clients' identities, their origin stories. So a lot of it for me is being able to tell the difference between what I want, what they want, and what's best for the overall situation, right, at hand. And that always ends up being a blend, right? Because of
Yeah.
course there are things I bring from my experience. That's why you're hiring someone external. There's things I'm going to bring from my experience. There's also capability I have around sense making or project management, of course, which is really kind of a table stakes thing. But definitely around the sense making, process design, right? Decision making, strategy formation, those are all very core kind of technical capabilities in our
Mhm.
OD space. And then there's these kind of softer skills, which is funny to say, like OD already is kind of considered a soft thing. But, to me, like all the strategic lens, that's very technical. You have these softer pieces around, do I really know? Can I really differentiate myself from the client? And then can I weave those together into an organizational win? And I think that capability is really really important, because otherwise you can bring your anxiety in when you're
Yeah.
doing the transformative consulting and try to um, make up for something you're feeling but the client's not feeling, or something you're feeling is mirroring what the client's feeling and you're like diving right in there with them when really you should be holding the space for something else. So I think um knowing what's going on for you in every moment, knowing what's going on with the client, that's really important. Knowing your stories is important. And I would say being able to hold space is
Yeah.
really important. So those are
I
kind of those softer skills on top of those core OD
right.
skills, that not, and even within core OD skills, not everyone has the same skill set, right? So
That's right.
I have a background as an engineer. So things like sense making and strategic thinking and decision making and problem solving, those are pretty second nature for me. And that's why it lends towards a certain specialty of working with leaders on culture change. But other people are really great coaches or really great, developers or really great team,
Yeah.
you know, team folks. That's probably a different realm for me. Or, yeah, can't exactly put myself in a box. I hate putting myself in a box, but